If you're watching this the day this video is released, then I am currently in Spain. So it might be a bit of a weird one to think about why I'm kind of making this sort of video, although the reason is because I need a video for this year, or because I need a video for the holidays that I'm going to be going on. So it does answer the question anyway. But then there's another question that needs to be answered. What's this video about? Well, I don't really know what this video is about, since I know I do need to record something before my Spain trip, because I know that as of right now I do currently have 2 videos scheduled before my Spain trip, and so making it easier for me to have videos ready, and especially having a video like this, which I'll make sure not to have 20 years long just so that I know that I'm definitely occupied whilst on my Spain trip. I think everyone needs to know here with this summer, and what some people do need is, I think, a little bit of motivation. I get that if you probably are thinking why you would need motivation and why you would need it coming from me. Well, I'm just here just so you actually have someone telling you to be a bit motivated. Because I know it might sound strange coming from me, but all I have to say is that whatever the fuck you are doing this summer, whatever it is, whether you want to do something for the summer, you have a summer job, you're trying to do something new, you're trying a new hobby this summer, you're going somewhere, you're meeting up with friends, whatever it is for this summer, I'm telling you right now, just do it. Honestly, if you're planning on going to the gym, go to the gym this summer. Fuck work if you don't really have a job. Then I'd say if you want to do something like go to the gym, hit the gym as much as you can. But then obviously for people who are working, like myself, then prioritise the time that you are not in work. So obviously today I am not in work, and tomorrow I am in work. But the good thing is that tomorrow is my last shift of work before the Spain trip. And I was also informed that the flight is about 7:30, which means an early flight, and I'm finishing kind of in the evening of work tomorrow, which means I'm not really going to get a lot of sleep tomorrow. You always have to push through and just keep yourself motivated for this summer, knowing that no matter what it is that you are doing, you just need to know, you just need to have that bit of something in your mind telling you, just do what it is that you want to do. The last thing you want to be doing during the summer is just sat in your bedroom, just staying at home, not going on any trips. Although I get it, if you are someone that doesn't have money, it's understandable that you don't have much to go off, but prioritise the time that you have, that you are not doing anything with something else. Me personally, I am prioritising my time with work because I have to, and 2, I'm doing whatever I can with the days that I have off, and other bits are being filled with my holidays. That means that I have stuff to look forward to, as well as the fact that because YouTube is something that I love doing, and making TikToks is something that I love doing, then it makes it way easier for me to have something to look at. Basically, I have a responsibility in my head, I'm independent in my own matter of knowing I need to do this thing and it needs to be done by the end of the day. So for me, an example is making this video right now, because I know that I do need to make a video before my Spain trip so that I actually have videos for myself to have ready, because then I'm not on my holidays worrying about what I want to do. So the best thing, keep that motivation in your head no matter what it is that you want to do, whether you want to take something up for the summer, go to the gym, go to whatever bloody concerts are going on, because I know that there's stuff like Electric Picnic going on, Taylor Swift was just recently performing in Dublin, and whatever other sort of musical performances or big events are going on this year. For example, the KSI fight and the Danny Arns versus Bevo. That's another thing to be going for, because if you are in Dublin, which I am just over an hour away from, I could get tickets to that if I want. It's not like I'm going to it, although I realistically could if I wanted to. But you do have other priorities that you want to take care of, and right now this is my priority right now. I'm taking as much time as I can to focus on what needs to be done, and you need to have that motivation in your head of, if I can get this done, or if I make plans for this summer to meet up with friends, go on a trip, or maybe find a summer job, that will do it for you. Because one, if you do find a summer job, boom, that's money in your bank account. You're gonna get, depending on when you have your job, or if you're not already working during the summer, you have money in your bank account already. So spend a bit, which is literally what I ended up doing for my first summer job back in 2021. I spent the summer working at this job, and then when I had all that money, I went on a spending spree, which allowed me to buy my setup. It allowed me to buy my monitor, my keyboard, my mouse, my microphone, everything. And that is what you call living, getting a job, do whatever you want. You don't even need to get a job for the summer if you don't want it, unless you do have to get a job, considering if you're someone like me who's 20 and turning 21, you will need to get a job for the summer. That leads on to think that is something that can actually be done. I'm not going to be the one here who has to motivate you to do what it is that you want to do. You don't need me to tell you what to do. But I'm just giving you that general thought in mind, that if you just put your minds to something, you will get it done. My mind is pretty much do as much YouTube as I can and get back to the gym, despite the fact that I haven't been in the gym since before my Alicante. Actually, no, since last Thursday. And the big thing is that I'm not really too worried about it, because where I'm staying in Spain, apparently there's a gym not too far away from where I'm living. That means there's no excuse for me to not go to the gym when I'm in Spain. That's just about it, really. Doesn't matter what your goal is, doesn't matter if you're looking for a job, doesn't matter what it is that you are trying to figure out for this summer. Although if you are someone that is struggling to figure out what to do with the summer, and you haven't been doing much and you've just been staying at home, watching a new Netflix series, seeing what else is on TV, watching the new stuff every week. You know, I'm not going to judge you on that anyway, because I'm not one to judge people anyway. I'm just one here to motivate you that whatever it is that you want to do, you go out and you do it, because it's the best thing for you. If anything, you never know what could happen. You could have the best summer of your life, depending on if you decide to commit to the cause and actually say, you know what, fuck it, let's do it. That's all it takes. That's literally all it takes for something like this summer, something for next summer maybe. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even need to be for this summer. It can just be for this year if you want. That's all it takes. So find that motivation in you. Don't give up on something that you're trying out, because you never know, you might love it in the end. Also, don't let me be the one to motivate you and get you off your lazy arse, because I'm not one to be getting people off their arse and going to the gym if they didn't want to go to it in the first place. Because if you don't want to do it, don't do it. That's my advice. Have a good summer.